It's light. The difference between the couple of weeks ago and now is that it's late at 8 o'clock. Ooh, it's like magic or something. The sun goes round and everything changes. So I'm pretty much just wearing, this is a top for outside, an outside top, but it's pretty much the same as if I was wearing pyjamas, because does it matter anymore? I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything, just the same as always. Mess in the corner, that's my little table that I've got all my stuff on. Yeah, two people, hello. So I was just downstairs. Hello, Philip. I was just, welcome back. I was just downstairs and my parents were watching my live stream from 2 weeks ago, which was very surreal, really. That's okay, Phil, don't worry about it. Very surreal watching yourself. I was quite entertained by myself, I have to say. Yeah, but it was, it's the one that had all the Beanie Babies and everything. So, and my dad kept saying, "It's not a toucan. It's a puffin." So, apologies if you go back. I'm saying this is a toucan about a Beanie Baby that turns out to be a puffin. So, if you have been paying attention to my channel today, hello, Elizabeth. If you've been paying attention to my channel today, you'll see that I've uploaded a video of a museum. What's a museum, you say? What's a museum? I can't remember what they are. What is things? What is stuff? What is outside? What is? Anyway, the museum, and that's from Hi. I'm all right, thank you, Elizabeth. I hope you are all okay too. Yeah, I hope you are okay too. I will say words properly in a minute. Yeah. Oh yes. Well, mine is just my wardrobe at the moment is a suitcase under my bed. It's not actually my bed. It's one of my nephew's childhood beds that I'm just sitting in. I'm sleeping in at the moment. It's a sort of bunk bed. Look at this. It's like a bunk bed affair for a child. And that's so my wardrobe is not a museum. It's a suitcase. So I was supposed to be going back to London today, but I can't go back to London. Oh, sorry, Liz. Yes, I can't. Sorry, Liz. Yeah. I can't go back to London because they've cancelled my coach and they've cancelled all the coaches until at least June. And that's not a guarantee that they'll start again. So I was going to go back to work tomorrow. And I did say to the work, I'll probably be bored by then. Let me know. I'll come back to work by then. But I can't because I'm nowhere near it. It's a very, very long commute. And I'd have to walk there. And it would take me several days to walk there. And then I'd have to walk back again. So I suppose I could. If I walked there the once, then I would be in London. So I probably would have had quite a small... Anyway, I don't know what's happening anymore. I suppose I could do that. But then I'd probably be stopped by the police going, "Where are you going?" I'm going to work. I'm a key worker. It's like, why are you walking for 3 days to get to your... It's good. Why are you walking for 3 days to get to your work? I'm like, because... I don't know. So I may as well just stay here. So, obviously... That means I'm not in work, but I don't know what's going on because it's difficult at the moment, isn't it? I don't know what's happening. Oh, sorry. Well, carry on watching, Bowser. Carry on watching the museum. And I also realised that I haven't really got very good editing equipment, so if it's a bit jumpy, I'm really, really sorry. Oh, I will, Liz. I will have a look at that. Send me a link. So, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen because I was, I've been here for 2 weeks longer than I was going to because everything finished early. So I came to visit my parents early because I thought I am going to see my parents. I am a magpie. I definitely. And then I'm still here, and then I'm still going to be here. So I've been here for 2 weeks longer. I don't know how long I'm going to be here now. But I have done an online shopping order for my parents, which is coming in 2 weeks. It is live, Larkful. You know that by the fact that I've just answered you. So 2 weeks' time, they've got a shopping order coming, and then they've got food, which means I'm probably still going to be here in 2 weeks' time, and I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening at all. It's all a mystery. But not more for me than it is for anyone else. I mean, when's the last time I went shopping outside in the outside world? I went up the road and I got some bananas and some oranges and stuff up the road. And was just because I probably already said, oh, thank you very much, Larkful. That's very kind of you. Yes, you just. I hope you enjoyed it, Larkful. Anyway, so yeah, I went on the road and I wore a scarfy thing, and there was a man by a cash machine, and he saw me across the road, and he turned around to the cash machine and he coughed all over it. Yes, I know, Philip, that's very true. I coughed all over the cash machine, and I was like, what? And then he went in the shop, and I'm like, oh dear, that's not good. So there were some gits about, I'll say that. That's putting it mildly. So, but it was very difficult. There was only about 3 people in the shop, but we were all like, keep away from me, keep away from me. So I don't really want to go to the shops anymore. But I think I probably will have to, because it's going to be 2 weeks, and I'm thinking most things are going to run out by then. But we've got some risotto rice that we had for ages in my parents' cupboard, and I went to get something else, and it all fell out like everywhere. So I didn't want to waste it, so we put it all in a box. And yes, key worker. So it's dangerous, isn't it? It's very dangerous working in shops. It's like you didn't sign up for this, but I thank you for your service, because you're keeping the country together at the moment. In shops and the transport workers, obviously the doctors and the nurses, and people still working in schools. It's like people get very close, don't they? It's really just like, ah! But the people that were working in the shop were just like wearing like t-shirts and nothing to protect themselves, and I'm like, ooh, and they were coming towards me. I was like, keep for your own safety. Yes, just like dangerous. So yeah. Yes, you are. I'm not, it is. I was having a conversation about it. I feel it's just, I mean, you are really getting in there, like on the front line, really. So I don't know what to do, because I mean the people that I work with as well, in schools and things, because even though the schools are supposedly closed, they're not completely closed, because the schools are still open for key workers' children. So. But you don't really hear about that. So, yes, I am the Queen of Pontypool, Jerry. Well spotted, I am. I don't know what to do anymore. It's all... yes, exactly, we do. But that's also dangerous. Did you see it on Westminster Bridge, where everyone was getting really close to each other and clapping? It's just like, whoa, that's dangerous. Dangerous! Oh, very dangerous. It was a Thursday, isn't it? Yeah. I lose track of the days. All the days are just a day. You wake up and you're like, what day is it? Oh, it's that day. Oh, crap. Oh, what day is it now? The day that we do something else. What do we do today? I don't know. It's like my mum watches Doctors and Neighbours, and they've cut down to like 2 or 3 times a week. So I sort of know what day it is by the fact that Neighbours or Doctors is on that day now, really. Well, yeah, clapping's nice, isn't it? I don't know. It's it's a choice. It's a choice, isn't it? Yeah. It was definitely that Westminster thing was just like, no, that's God. That's too close. And it was police that was involved. Well, they did afterwards, Larkville. Probably very much so. So, oh my goodness. What is to come in the days to come? I don't know what's happening, because I'm still here. I'm still here in London. And I've got to just stay here until sometime in the future. Don't know when, though. I don't know what's going to happen, because maybe the schools will be back properly, or maybe they won't. I don't know whether they're going to come back before the end of the term, or whether it won't be till September, or whether it won't be till after that. Nobody knows. Nobody knows anything. Bad stuff's happening, exactly. So thank you, Liz. Yeah, terrible stuff is happening. Paint all of your clothes. Sorry, I'm sort of seeing stuff and I'm going, what? Dig. Yes, I should dig. There's not so much in the garden as there. I don't know whether you're saying I dig that or dig in the garden. I could do both, really. But it's a bit messy digging around, and I don't want to like unearth some ancient burial ground or something like that, or that might haunt me and come and there'll be like curses. So that was probably not something that I want to do. So I'm just really sort of like, just chill, because I mean the things that I was going to do was just go back to work, and now I'm like not. And I don't know what is happening, or when I'll be able to get back, or when I'll be able to do anything. 3 more weeks, yeah, 3 more weeks at least. And then what? And then what after that? Yes. Oh, it's the Queen's birthday soon, isn't it? And she's cancelled some of her birthday celebrations. She was going to have like shooting or something. Like I don't know what it was. Like not like shooting people or things. Like just having a military shooting thing, like cannons or something. But they're not having that for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. She's gonna have something for her birthday. Maybe she'll have a big Black Forest gatto and a cup of tea. Maybe that's what her birthday celebration will be, and that will be very nice for her. Oh yeah, and VE Day, VE celebration on the 8th of May, because there's usually a bank holiday on the 1st of May, and they've moved the bank holiday to the 8th of May, which is a Friday rather than a Monday, and it's the week after. But now every day's a bank holiday, so it's just all the same, blending into one. The same day over and over and over and over and over, and waving and waving and waving. Wow. Ooh, I've had some weird dreams lately too. I mean, most of them are about going to the shops and buying food. But then I also had one where I went back to where I used to go to college in Northampton. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Larkville. Good cake. I went back to my college in Northampton for some reason. And I went to stay at a place that in the stream, I was like, well, yes, I stayed here before, but it's a bit of a dump now. And it was like beds stacked everywhere. And it was like a really tall building, like 4 or 5 stories and everything. I was like, this is a dream. This is a place that I recognise. And I had this whole some backstory about the last time I was there and blah, 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 and everything. And like I had a whole lifetime of memories about all that happened to me up till then. And then I woke up and went, I've no idea where that was. That's a completely alien place to me. It's nothing to do with reality. And yet in the dream, I was like, this is different. How is it different? Oh, I know how it's different. It's so dreams. They all blend into one too. Other people's dreams I know are very dull. But this was just like weird because I was just really, it wasn't just lucid. It was like I had a whole other life. And it was a terrible, stupid life. It was a rubbish life. I'm glad it wasn't my life. Not that my life's any better, but it was like, well, and it's got me thinking about dreams. It's like, dreams real? Was that real? And is this a dream? Is that the reality and this is the dream? Because I think I can remember things, but I thought I could remember things in the dream. Oh, okay, Jerry, yeah. I'm linked with someone else, yes. Across the, yeah, but it was a very, very strange situation because... Yeah, it wasn't what was happening in the dream that was strange. It was the fact that I could remember everything that never happened. The brain is a funny thing. Happened on Stargate once. Yes, it did happen on Stargate. A couple of different Stargates it happened. Hello, Andy. It's Jacqueline with a barber. And also it happened in Atlantis where Rodney and this girl swap bodies. That's a different situation, but it's sort of the same, isn't it? Science fiction premises all regurgitate and happen again, don't they? You see things and you go, well, that happened in that other thing, especially in Star Trek. You watch that and you go, well, that is exactly the same as that other thing that happened in something else that happened in something else. But then they all copy each other. Did you? Okay. So, yeah, everyone is responsible for everything. And everyone is linked and connected, and it's all, yeah. Jargate was very good, yes. I don't know what I'm doing. I started watching things on Netflix. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Jerry. I started watching things on Netflix. What have I watched? Oh, Black AF. Which is quite good because that is like it's like Curb Your Enthusiasm mixed with Dear White People and Modern Family. Everything's something else, isn't it? Really, it's like, what's that? Well, it's this thing mixed with something else, which is something else. But it's entertaining. It's got Rashida Jones in it and Kenya Barris, who apparently created Blackish. I haven't seen Blackish, but that it's a sort of like fictionalized version of his real life, and I don't know what his real life is like. I'm presuming not exactly like that, but I don't know. I haven't looked him up. I don't know him well enough to know. But I'm assuming he's not quite as curmudgeonly in his real life. It would be a difficult thing to be that curmudgeonly in real life and get away with it and still have friends and family, I would say. Anyway, that's worth seeing. So there's lots of things coming on Netflix. Not as many as there should be, because I'm running out of stuff. I'm really running out of stuff. So I'm like, there must be something coming up. Mama. Yes, you've managed what for years? I'm confused about, well, because, you know, these things come up and Comic-Con is off. I know. That's very sad. The only one of those sort of things. Oh, I went to a few in the Excel Centre, which is now a hospital. But I went in a few there, Comic-Cons. Oh, I see. And also went to MegaCon in Florida once. And I met Jamie Farr, who I remember Jamie Farr because I met him and he was shaking hands with people and then immediately using hand gel. And then in their view, so he'd go shake, shake, shake. And he said to me, always remember to put hand gel on. And I remember at the time thinking, what a curmudgeon that Jamie Farr is. And now I'm thinking, what a very sensible and forthright and far-thinking. And yes, Jamie Farr was ahead of the curve. Very much like in Curb Your Enthusiasm, where, yes, they use hand gel in that as well. Yes, so it turns out all the people that have been using hand gel have been right, and as everybody else should have really been doing that as well all along. Gloves is simpler, but apparently gloves, you get all the stuff all over them, and then you so you touch something horrible, and then you touch something else horrible, and all those horrible things, and the horrible thing gets transferred to the horrible thing, and then you go, and then you've got all of it, yes, very, very clever, Julie. So, yes, no, he was just, he just didn't want to catch anything from MegaCon. So it's very sensible cancelling Comic-Con because they are hotbeds of germs. Hotbeds. And it's the last thing you need at the moment, really, is that sort of thing happening. I think we should all stay inside forever and ever and ever. Except no, because I'm already like, I want to go somewhere. Like, I was editing the video of the museum today, going, oh, gosh, I miss going out. I miss going, like, I'll just go to the museum today. La, 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 la. Well, it's a bit boring going to the museum. It's like, but I want to go to the museum. It's like, it's very exciting going to the museum. I want to go to all of the museums. All the things that were just like, just, I suppose you could do that. It's like, let me do that. I want to go. It's like, exactly a year ago, I went to Chepstow Castle and made a video. Chepstow Castle! And you can go see the video of that, but it's like a year ago. It was a lovely sunny day, and I went all the way around the castle, and it was like, yay! And I climbed things, battlements, and I saw an old college friend, and it was like amazing. And I'm like, I can't do things like that now. It's so sad. So sad. Yes, it was a strange picture. Marcus Central, is that a whiskey thing? Yeah, so lots of things have been cancelled. Everything's been cancelled except going to the shops. And Liz, I thank you that you're still there so that we can go to the shops still. Because imagine if you couldn't go to the shops as well. So, at least there's something you could still do. Go for a short walk, very not far, and then go to the shops at the same time. Make sure everything's nice and clean, and be very courteous and kind to the staff, and keep well away from each other. For sure. So this week, I don't know what I'm going to do, because it's a blank slate. My plans, whatever I was going to do, which is basically go to work and go home and make the dinner and stuff, are not going to happen. I can still make the dinner, really. Stargates are very good. I would go for a Stargate now. It's like, if they'd made more Stargates, then I'd have more things to watch now. Should have thought ahead. What was I saying? Yes, so I don't know what I'm going to do this week. No clue, because thank you very much, Andy. Thank you very much. Yes, but I mean, I can't watch me without knowing. Well, I know me already, and I can get bored with me, and hopefully other people aren't going to get that bored with me. I don't know. It's yeah, but so what else have I done? Oh yes, I joined a Facebook group for old YouTubers, not old people that are YouTubers, although some of us are. It's just old people that were YouTubers back in the day. So go and join that on Facebook, and you know, especially if you were there in the early days and you remember and you've had the channel. So all the people, all the big YouTube names from like 10-15 years ago, like much bigger than me, all the big ones are still there, like who, like Renetto and that guy that had, I can't remember who anyone is. There was loads of people. I'm sure they're all there. Maybe not the really big ones because they've gone on to other things. But yeah, Zipster's still going. He's in there. Zipster's still going. And Lemonette, do you remember that? Her and Steph Stance, I remember her. And anyway, all of them, all of the YouTubers from Barry Aldridge, all of them. The English ones and the American ones and all the ones from internationally. So that's good, because so that's something that's being brought together, is all the people that haven't seen each other's channels, like, because people drifted away, but they've come back because there's nothing else to do. It's like, come back, hello. Yes, What's Her Face is there for sure. What's Her Face is there. Possibly, I don't know, because it's just I think somebody started inviting everybody that all the people that used to be featured on the front page and all the people that were part of the community. Maybe not Bookers, because she's one of the people, she was one of the first big name ones, and she's probably, I don't know where any of these are. Possibly, I don't know. Yes, just name a name and I'm sure they're there, or if not, we can find them and ask them to join. Anyway, it's very exciting. Possibly, I don't know. I mean, I vaguely remember these names because they used to come up all the time. That's the weird thing. It used to be that on YouTube, like, there were only a certain amount of people making videos. I mean, there was people just uploading pre-made content and stuff, but only a few people making their own content, and you sort of knew who they were, and they were like a big deal, and you'd be like, wow, that's an amazing person. And yeah, but to all of these people, they're there. But yeah, Booker's fell off because Booker's got a deal, I think, didn't she? And she had to delete all her content or something, and then it didn't work out because people didn't really know what to do with YouTube content back in the day. They weren't really geared up to having the sort of like from your house face-to-face thing. Whereas now, you put it on the television now, especially in the last week or two, and that's all there is, because there's really not any alternative. It's like, this here, this is identical to the stuff that you found on broadcast television. Identical. Absolutely down. You know, you might think, oh, Elise ranting into the camera. That can't be what's on the actual real television. This can't be what passes for entertainment. Surely it is. This probably is slightly higher content and in higher resolution than most of the stuff that has been on British television, I don't know, and American television for a long time. A long time. So, yeah. Who'd have thought? I mean, back in the day, I remember, like, this is the future. We are the future. I'm sure broadcast television will take us all on. We'll all be famous. We'll all be fated. And the mainstream media will know who we all are. We're innovative. We're pioneers. And then everybody forgot. Who very mostly, even the big ones, even the people that were really big back in the day, everyone forgot about them. Who are they? They go, who are they? And now, yes, exactly. All the late night Myers, Colbert, all of them, Jimmy Thingy, they're all called Jimmy Kimmel. All of them, they're just doing this. This. Exactly the same as what I'm doing. Probably still getting paid loads of money. Whereas, thank you for Lark for giving me that $2. I'm in the big time now. But Fallon, Kimmel, Jimmy, yeah, all the Jimmys, and Stephen Colbert, and all of them just doing this. All of them. Yes, the writers, they are mouthpieces for the writers, whereas I'm just See these amazing words coming out of my mouth. I don't need a writer for this, do I? I don't need a writer for this. I can just spew it out of my mind. Plew, 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 plew. Ha! But I find it very difficult to believe. So, like, certainly, John Oliver. I really like John Oliver, but the level of technology the last few weeks, it's been very low quality. It's still funny, and he's adapted to it, but the actual quality and the sound quality and the background and everything, it's like, surely they could have sent him some equipment to make it a little bit more like it would have been. Like, you could still do, I've seen a lot of YouTube content that's really high quality, not this, obviously, but really high quality, that's got really high production values. You'd think that TV, with very much more money behind it, could do a little bit better than it's been doing, really. It's like they've gone, oh, we're not going to put money into it, because then people might think that the YouTube people are legitimate. So we have to make it look a little bit rubbish so that people don't start to go, oh, but I don't know what the thinking is. I think it's just a little bit, yeah. Eggs, yeah. My writer should be fired, Boheme. You're quite right. I should fire the writer. Fire. Ow. That hurt. I should probably not hit myself in the head. That's a rule of thumb. Don't hit yourself in the head. Yeah, so basically, this rubbish is what passes for entertainment universally. And yet, will I get credit for it? Will I be credited as an innovator and a pioneer? No, of course not. Not even a little bit. Even though, without me, Jimmy Kimmel and John Oliver and Stephen Colbert doing these things that they're doing, this exact same thing, basically, they'd be nowhere. What would they do? Yeah, I am prime time. Eurovision is off, exactly. I'm prime time. I don't need no prime time. Go on, network. That's just the German network. Yes, the revolution will not be televised. It will be from people's front rooms with a window behind them and a painting in the background and spooky eyes. Very bad lighting, but I haven't got loads of money to make the production quality amazing, and these people have, and yet, this is the same basic quality and the same basic level of humour, really. Not very funny. No, I'm not very funny, but I haven't got hundreds of writers, have I? No, just me. Just me. Anyway, I should probably wrap up now. Wrap up warm. Wrap it up. Yes. And then go on to what? Oh, is that thing? Is that because I was watching Bohemia. It's not called Bohemia. Belgravia. My laugh track is amazing, isn't it? Yes, I'm going to go and watch Belgravia in half an hour. If that's still on, it might finish last week. I've completely lost track. It's like, did that finish? Sir Julian Fellows thing. Did that finish last week? Or has it not finished? I don't even know anymore. I think it's on tonight. What day is it? Sunday. Yes, it's on tonight. Or is it? Maybe not. So, I'll get back to my real life. And you get back to your real life. Whatever your real life is. Probably the same as mine. Sitting on the couch going, what's happening? Alright then, I will leave you there, and I'll probably do one of these on Wednesday if I've got internet, because the internet went and now it's come back. Is it better? Fleabag might be coming back, yes. I've not seen Fleabag. That's something to see, isn't it? There's loads of things I haven't seen. And I was like, why haven't I seen it yet? I was just saving it for just this time. This sort of time. Now I've got an ideal opportunity. Yes, I am going to wrap up and go back to that very, very good larkful. I'm going back to my trailer. And I'm going to ask why I haven't got that pistachio ice cream and latte that I asked my runner for. My youth. Anyway. I'll see you on Wednesday then. Okay then. See you soon. Bye bye.